Antonio Conte is only likely to join Arsenal or another Premier League team if he has time to reshape the first-team squad, according to Fabrizio Romano. The Italian journalist claims there has been no contact between the Gunners and the former Chelsea head coach so far, and he says Conte may not agree to move to London before the end of the season. There is no contact with Arsenal today. He just signed with Sky Italy, to be their man for the Champions League studio with Sky Italy. So he's prepared to have this new role for this season. Maybe next summer Conte will be back at the top level, but right now, no contact with Arsenal. He also wants to have a big impact on a team in England. We know what happened with Chelsea, so he wants to have a big impact with deciding new signings and this type of thing. So having Antonio Conte in October or November is something particularly difficult. Conte is pretty set in his ways when it comes to what he demands from any managerial role. He likes to have his own way over transfers, which he could get at Arsenal, with current boss Mikel Arteta also having a big say on who is signed. However, unlike Arteta, who looks to be trying to build a squad for the long term, Conte would press for additions to the team that would bring instant success. It would, therefore, take the Gunners to do a 180-degree about turn on the current transfer policy. Emile Smith Rowe a doubt for Arsenal's clash with Norwich after missing England under-21 game through illness. Emile Smith Rowe is a doubt for Arsenal's crucial Premier League match against Norwich on Saturday after the attacking midfielder was forced to miss England under-21's European Championship qualifier against Kosovo on Tuesday night due to illness. It is understood that Smith Rowe's absence is not linked to COVID-19, but with only 4 days to go until the match against the Canaries, the youngster is facing a race against time to recover. The 21-year-old was expected to start for New England boss Lee Carsley, but the former Everton midfielder was forced to pick Chelsea loanee Conor Gallagher and Manchester United's James Garner in his absence. Smith Rowe has played every minute of every match for the Gunners in their opening 3 Premier League matches, in a campaign that is yet to get going following defeats to newly promoted Brentford, Chelsea and Manchester City. Despite Arsenal signing Martin Odegaard on a permanent transfer from Real Madrid this summer, it is understood that Arteta still rates the Englishman as one of his team's key players. Mikel Arteta promotes 2 Arsenal youngsters to first-team training ahead of crucial Norwich clash. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta has promoted highly rated academy duo James Olayinka and Tim Akinola to first-team training ahead of the crucial Premier League match against Norwich this weekend. Central midfielder Olayinka spent last season out on loan at League Two Southend United, but his 2 goals in 20 appearances couldn't stop the Shrimpers from being relegated out of the Football League. Meanwhile, Akinola, who joined the club last year after coming through the youth ranks at Huddersfield Town, is another midfielder who is yet to make his first-team debut. Akinola was expected to be sent out on loan this summer, but a move never materialized and he now finds himself in the first-team fold at the Emirates, with Mikel Arteta keen to have a look at the next wave of young talents coming through the club. Arteta has included the 2 20-year-olds in training, with many of his current first-team members still away on international duty, including Granit Xhaka, who's suspended for the Norwich game, and Albert Sambi Lokonga, who is away with Belgium for the first time in his career. Galatasaray have reportedly had a transfer bid rejected for Mohamed Elneny ahead of the Turkish market deadline. Super League clubs have until the end of Wednesday to sign players, and speculation over the Arsenal man has been rife. According to Sky Sports, the Gunners have rebuffed an approach from Galatasaray over the midfielder. Elneny, 29, is out of contract at the end of the season but has spoken of his desire to sign a new deal. Mikel Arteta reportedly sees the player as a key member of his squad, having named him on the bench in each of Arsenal's 3 Premier League games so far. A loan spell at Besiktas 2 seasons ago led to Egypt international Elneny finding form in Istanbul. It was presumed at the time that he would leave the Premier League, but manager Arteta reintroduced him to the Arsenal setup. Reports in Turkey had already outlined interest from both Galatasaray and Besiktas in sealing a deal before their deadline. Stuttgart pushing to sign Arsenal defender Mavropanos permanently. Forgotten Arsenal man Konstantinos Mavropanos is eyeing a permanent move to VfB Stuttgart. The Greek centre-back was on loan with the German outfit last term, helping them finish 9th in the table. His loan was extended over the summer, while Bild claims the club can sign him permanently for a modest £3 million. Even if Stuttgart are in the second division next term, the source claims they would push through the move for Mavropanos. He has impressed the club's sporting director Sven Mislintat, who was formerly head of recruitment at Arsenal, with both his defensive and offensive contributions. Mislintat previously stated of Mavropanos, "I like his offensive drive. In training you can always see outstanding offensive actions with him."
If you like the video, like